All right. Welcome to our video tutorial. So in this video tutorial, we're going to see how to implement uh, methods in a class. So let's create a new file, a new Python file, and let's call it using class methods. Okay. In the previous video, we have seen how to create classes. So let's create a new class here. Okay, so a new class called person, and let's create let's define initialization function in itself. Let's have three parameters: first name, and father name. Last one, age. So for these three parameters, I'm going to assign self dot first name equal to first name parameter, self dot second name equals second name parameter, father name I mean, self dot age equals age. Now we create a new instance of this class. So person1, let's say, equals person class with parameters John, first name, father name, let's say Mitchell, I don't know, or Michael, and age 30. Now, if I want to print full name of the person, full name is, now here I have to concatenate the two values, right? So person name, person1 dot first name plus person name dot father name. Now let's run our application. See, full name is John Mitchell, but there is no space here, so let's add a space here so the name will be more presentable. Okay, so this works fine. We can concatenate first name and father name whenever we want to provide full name. But what if I want to do all this inside our class and I just want to call a simple function? Okay? What I mean is, what if this class contains a method or a function to do the concatenation and to show full name? Let's define a function. Show full name. Okay? So it takes self. Takes self means this function can use the parameters or the attributes of the class. So we have to use self. Now I can write this here. Let's make a print here. So whenever I want to display full name, then I will call show full name. Let's run our application. It works the same. But since this function is defined in the class, the user of this class only calls this function. We don't have to write, or we don't have to do any concatenation or any mathematical logic. Okay, everything is being handled by the class. Okay, this will make the the importance of or the usage of our class very much attractive, or this will make our class very much useful. Okay. Now there is one more thing. Based on my understanding, since I'm living in Ethiopia, we use first name and then father name. And in other countries, like in Western countries, I think they bring father name first. So how are we going to handle that? Okay. Now we can provide two functions. Show Ethiopian full name. Let's copy and paste this. Show Western full name. Western, or I don't know what other groups there might be. But we can have as many functions as we want. So bring father name first and then first name second. So whenever the user wants to use to display Ethiopian full name, they can use Ethiopian function and Western whenever they require Western full name. So when we run our application, we have two outputs. Okay, so defining functions or defining methods in our class help us to to hide function complexities. Okay, we can simplify the usage of our class to our users by defining multiple methods in our class. Those classes can be used by anyone who wants to create an instance of our class. So rather than letting everyone to implement their own functions, we can define the functions ourselves. So we can define the methods inside the class. This helps us to standardize the function implementation as well. Okay, so when we try to implement, or when we try to develop applications in a team, we can define standards. So the standardized functions has to be provided inside our class. We call them methods. So everyone who wants to use this class have to use those methods as well. And we don't expect anyone to write their own functions or their own methods to display full name and other calculations as well. Okay, I hope I didn't make it complicated. I hope it's clear. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions about specific topics in the video, or about anything that you would like to say, please write it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching our video again.